Okay, standards for graphing. Now, depends on how the equation's set up. I have y equals in front, so I can do the 3x input table. There's no fractions, so I'm just going to go 0, 1, 2. I'm going to replace those, so negative 4 and then 0 minus 1. That'll tell you what y equals. Negative 1. I'll put 1 in, so negative 4, and then 1 minus 1 is negative 5. I'll put 2 in, okay, so negative 4, and then 2 minus 1 is negative 9. Okay, so 0, negative 1, that's always on the y line, so right there. 1, negative 5, I go right 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And 2, negative 9. So 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, so I have the line, make it kind of long. Now, does it say it's restricted, the domain? No, it doesn't, so that's my answer. Another way I can do it is the MB method. So slope, y-intercept. Okay, so the y-intercept's a negative 1, so on the y line I go to negative 1, there it is. Slope's negative 4, but I'd put a 1 under it so it becomes a ratio, so I go down 4, right 1. So down 4, right 1, down 4, right 1, and that would give me the same 3 points. So pick which one works better for you if the y is by itself. Now the next one, the y is not by itself, so it's the 0 in for x, 0 in for y. Okay, so I need to write that equation down twice. And now I have x is 0, so I can get rid of 2x. So negative 3 times y equals negative 6. So I divide by negative 3, and that is 2. So that's on the y line. 0, 2. Now if the y is 0, we get rid of 3y, because 3 times 0 is 0. So 2 times x equals negative 6. So I divide by 2. That's negative 3. So negative 3, 0. So 1, 2, 3. Okay, so just connect those two and you're good. You have to do it this way if the y is not by itself. It doesn't say the domain's restricted, so there we go. Next problem, the y is by itself. So again, we can use our 3 inputs for x, but we do have a fraction, so I'm going to go 0, but then 4 and 8. Okay. So negative 3/4, and then 0 plus 2 is 2. Negative 3/4, and then 4 is negative 1. Okay, and then negative 3/4 and 8 is negative 4. Okay, so 0, 2. 4, negative 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, down 1. And then 8, negative 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Okay, so make your line, make sure you make it as long as you can. Another way I could have used it, the y is by itself, I could have went with the MB, so slope, y-intercept. So the y-intercept's 2, so that would be 2. And the slope negative 3/4, so down 3, right 4. Okay. Down 3, right 4. Down 3, right 4. Okay, so I do have a domain restriction, so that means less than. So we want the part to the left, okay? Less, I put less and then left, okay, if you can't see that. Less and then left. So I go to -2, and that's right here. So I go here, make a point. And that's the left, that's the right, okay? So less than means I want the part to the left, I don't want the part to the right. Just scribble that out, or take your thing and erase it. Cut it. Okay, so anytime I restrict the domain, you need to cut it with the right left. Now this time I just have x equals -4. Y is not even in here, so that can be 1, 2, 3, whatever I want it to be. And then -4, -4, -4. So I go left 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, up 1. Left 4, up 2, and left 4, up 3. Okay. Domain restriction, there is none, so that's the only way to do that. Okay, tell whether or not the point is a solution for the given equation. So -7x minus 4y equals 1, okay? So we need to replace those. -7 parentheses minus 4 parentheses equals 1. So put -3 in for x, -5 in for y. If you want to make that 4 plus negative, do so. Okay, now put that in the calculator. So -7 times -3 plus -4 times -5. I got 41. So 41 equals 1. No. Okay, or you could times that, you get 21, times that, you get 20, 21 plus 20 is 41. Okay, calculate the slope of the line that contains the following points. Okay. So the slope is y minus y, x minus x. Okay. So my y minus y is 6 minus 3, and then 4 minus -2. But the minus negative, we go plus with that. So that's 3 over 6. That's not 2 either. 3 divided by 6 is 0.5. So I'll accept these two answers, okay? Okay, then story problems. I'm buying Snickers bags and Butterfinger bags for Halloween. Snickers bags cost $4 each, while Butterfinger bags cost $3 each. I end up spending $77. I buy 11 Butterfinger bags. How many Snickers bags do I buy? So first let's look at these. How much does a Butterfinger bag cost? If you buy one of them, it's $3. How much does a Snickers bag cost? $4. How many Butterfinger bags did we buy? Bought 11. How many Snickers bags did I buy? I don't know. That's the answer to the problem, so that's X. So if they're $3 each and we have 11 of them, 11 times 3 is 33. And then you're going to have 4X. Then my total is $77. So 33 plus 4 times X equals 77. Anytime I used to have 3 units, I'm used to having only 2, but anytime I have 3 up here, we're going to use this chart. So I minus 33. So 4 times X equals 44. Divide by 4. And X is 11. So I actually bought 11 of both bags. Okay, then the last problem. An airplane is in the air when it begins acceleration upward. After 5 seconds, the plane is 2,500 feet above the ground. After 8 seconds, it's 3,400 feet above the ground. Calculate the airplane's average rate of change in feet per second. So the feet per second. Now, if I have 2,500 feet after 5 seconds, and I've got 3,400 feet after 8 seconds, these need to match, or I need something else, okay? So 2,500 divided by 5 is 500. 3,400 divided by 8 is 425. They don't match, okay? So since they don't match, I need to use the y minus y divided by x minus x. Now, if you're wondering what y is the top, so feet. What are your two feet numbers? 3,400 and 2,500. And then the seconds, 3,400, that was 8 seconds. You got to put the 8 there. And then we're going to have 5 seconds. So that ends up being 900 feet over 3 seconds. So 900 divided by 3 is 300. 300 feet per second.